Colleagues, for anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Irene Oldfather and I'm Director with the Health and Social Care Alliance. I have the privilege also of representing the third sector on the European Economic and Social Committee, and this clip is coming to you today from our plenary session here in Brussels. I apologise that I'm not there with you for your deliberations on the importance of Europe to the third sector. The fact is that here at the committee over this plenary session, we are discussing and debating a matter that's very close to all of our hearts in the third sector in Scotland, the fight against poverty. The Dutch presidency asked the committee, as the voice of European civic society, to consider the implications of the fight against poverty. For me, I feel that this presented an opportunity to increase awareness of the issues pertinent to Scotland, and in particular, the issue of health inequalities. Therefore, having joined the committee in October, I've tabled my first amendments as a member representing the third sector and our interests. While the report on fighting poverty by an Irish colleague is very good indeed, I felt that it was important to strengthen that link between poverty and health inequality, which we see too often across our communities in Scotland. As well as ensuring that we understand the inextricable links, I also wanted to showcase some good practice from the third sector in Scotland, and I've written a short case study which I'm hoping will be adding to the report, demonstrating the benefits of the National Link Worker programme, which adds value to the work of primary care teams in the most deprived practices in Glasgow, with a view to improving health outcomes. I know that over time that you have for discussion today, there will be many areas raised which describe how innovation across the third sector could improve the range of issues which are so important to us in our everyday lives. In my view, we have to move from seeing Europe as a threat to seeing it as an opportunity. Yes, there are things that we can improve upon, but it's much easier to do that as members of the club rather than outsiders. Poverty, the topic that we discussed today in Brussels, is no respecter of borders, and how we work together to ensure that Europe's citizens have access to a decent standard of living is just as true in Glasgow as it is in Athens. But most importantly, sharing innovation with what works well in a spirit of cooperation and solidarity, and ensuring that some of the great work from the third sector is profiled is vital. I look forward to hearing and to working with you to ensure that that happens and to hear about your deliberations today. Just in closing, can I say that I have asked for a note of the issues raised. I would be delighted to hear from you directly about any matters relevant to the third sector in Europe. And you'll find me on the EESC and Alliance websites, and have just added a Europe page to our work section of the Alliance website, where I look forward to updating you with the ongoing work of the European Economic and Social Committee. Have a great discussion today. I hope that this intervention helps to illustrate what can be achieved being participants on the European stage as opposed to being mere observers. Thank you and have a great discussion.